Hello everyone. Today I would like to share with you one of my games. Okay, today you're going to see how I think in an actual game. Okay, I started off with e4. In the opening, once you've got comfortable with a opening, you for white usually you just pick one opening and master it instead of trying many different openings. Yes, at the early stages of chess, you can experiment different openings, but I prefer to master one opening for white. But as for black, you need to practice many different openings, of course, because you don't know what white is going to play. So e4, c5, if he went e5, I would have went for the Rui Lopez, but he played this instead. So I went knight f3, knight c6, knight d4. I like to play the open Sicilian because again I played this position hundreds of times. He takes, I take. He's going to fianchetto his bishop. Here, usually I'll go two different things. I either go here or in this game, I went here. Yeah, I took. I don't have to take, but it's just an option. So he takes back. I put my knight over here. He puts his bishop over there. Then I go bishop c4, knight f6. Both overs are developing. There's also another thing in the opening. Each time, make sure to only move a piece once in the opening. It's not good to move a piece two or three times in opening because you don't want to waste time. For example, h- I go castling, he's castle, and let's say if I go bishop over here, it's wasting time. I never developed any of my pieces, and both overs didn't make any. I mean, I didn't make any progress. So make sure to move all the pieces once unless you have to, you're forced to. So we can continue. I went bishop here, targeting this weak pawn because it's only protected by the queen. He goes here, and I went here. Apparently, this is a mistake. I was supposed to go here. I was thinking to either go over here or here. The computer likes over here because I can set up this. It wants me to go for this pawn over here. But I didn't do that. I stayed with my own idea. He goes here, pushing my bishop away completely. But this is actually a bit risky for black. Yes, he pushes my bishop away, but if he doesn't play carefully, I can exploit this weak king over here. Now, since he moved these pawns, the king is a bit weak. That's why usually you don't want to move these pawns. So he goes over here. Here, I think the computer likes pushing this. I think it wants to go for a pawn break immediately. Usually in chess, if you're out of ideas, you can try to either just move a random piece or go for a pawn break. Okay, I move it over here. I'm preparing this. I want to bring my rook here so that when I push, he can't even take. So I brought my queen here. He brought his bishop. Apparently, this is a huge mistake because I take this bishop. He took back with the pawn, and now this king is extremely weak. If the pawn were, let's say, over here or over here, then it's no problem. You usually want to open this for the rook. But since now he pushed his pawn, this actually is a huge mistake. Now the king is very weak. You'll see soon why I say the king is weak. Okay, I go over here, preparing to push this and open up his position. He goes back, not allowing me to push my pawn over here, but he missed that I have queen c4. Now I'm attacking both pawns and there's nothing he can do about it. I will win one of these pawns. If he pushes this, I'll just take with my queen. He takes my knight. I can go for check, then take back. So now he's in big trouble. What does he do? He goes over here. Then I push this because look here. He thought he could protect both pawns just because the knight is over here. So what's my problem now? My problem is the knight. So I have to solve it. I push this. I want to kick the knight out. Since this knight is overloaded, protecting too many pieces. So if I kick the knight out, he is open to so many weaknesses. So he takes back, thinking I will take back with the queen, but I took this instead. Now he's in huge trouble. I have this. This pawn is attacked three different ways. He's in huge trouble, and his bishop is under attack. He is in so much fire right now and in a lot of danger. So he goes back. Obviously, I take with check. It's better to take with check first. And now you'll see why you shouldn't push this pawn. He goes here. I took. Then I take with the rook. Now his king is so open and he's going to get checkmated anytime now. My queen is going in and he can't do anything about it. If he tries to block with the rook, I can even do something like this. So he's in so much trouble. So he goes queen here. There's nothing much he can do. And here there's a lot of ways to win. Could bring my bishop. I could try to check here, but he could just blocks. And then I could bring my bishop. But I chose the fastest way, which is to take this pawn. He goes over here and I deliver checkmate. I hope you learned a lot from this video. And obviously, I'm not going to show who my opponent is for his privacy. So I hope you found this useful. Thank you.